Why Rich Dad, Poor Dad became a global phenomenon. If you've ever Googled best personal finance books, chances are Rich Dad, Poor Dad popped up at the top of the list. It's not just a bestseller on Amazon in the personal finance category, it's one of the longest-running bestsellers globally in the how-to genre. Published in 2002, Robert T. Kiyosaki's Rich Dad, Poor Dad has sold over 46 million copies. It's been translated into 51 languages and sold in more than 109 countries, including many versions in Indian languages. It spent 6 years on the New York Times bestseller list and was USA Today's #1 money book for 2 years straight. But why has it had such an impact? Because it shatters one of the biggest myths about money, that earning more is the key to becoming rich. Kiyosaki makes a bold claim: rich people don't work for money. Instead, they make money work for them. This book challenges the way millions of people think about money. According to Kiyosaki, wealth doesn't come from how much you earn, but from how financially intelligent you are. That's what separates the rich from the poor and middle class. Poor people often stay poor because they lack financial education. And even people who earn well often stay stuck in the middle class because they don't know how to grow wealth. Kiyosaki breaks it down simply. Wealthy people buy assets, while the poor and middle class accumulate liabilities, often thinking they're building wealth when they're actually digging deeper into financial traps. Smart people, Kiyosaki says, invest in things like stocks, bonds, real estate, things that generate income. They look for ways to make their money grow. They don't just save it, they make it work. And that's where the rich dad and poor dad come in. Kiyosaki grew up with two father figures. His real dad, the poor dad, was highly educated but struggled financially his entire life. He believed in studying hard, getting a secure job, and living within your means. His rich dad, his best friend's father, didn't have a fancy degree, but he understood how money works. He taught Robert lifelong lessons about financial independence and building wealth. That contrast is the heart of this book. It's not just about money, it's about mindset. The rich take calculated risks. They invest in things that pay them back. They use logic over emotion, and they don't work for money. They build systems where money works for them. So, what's the secret behind the book's success? In a world that's gotten more complex, fast-paced, and uncertain, this book gives people a sense of clarity and control. Sure, some of its ideas may seem vague or overly simplified at times, and yes, it can feel more motivational than technical when it comes to topics like stocks or real estate. But for millions of readers around the world, it's not about hard definitions. It's about a shift in thinking. That shift, from working for money to making money work for you, has inspired people everywhere. And that's exactly what we aim to do with this book review series. We'll be breaking down some of the most powerful titles in business, finance, investing, and self-help. Books that have shaped how people think, work, and live.